Greetings, gamers! I've been working on a new game called Incoming. Incoming is a 3D VR missile defense game. Protect your cities with a wide assortment of defenses against waves of warheads, bombers, zeppelins, and epic bosses. Wishlist today on Steam. Link is in the description. Greetings, Starfarers, and welcome to another episode of Starfield and Cobalt Thorium. And in this episode, we're going to be doing a couple different things here. Doing neon quests, mostly. Where is this? So I think we're going to do this guns blazing. We're trying to recover slate. Supposed to be a stealth mission. I guess we'll try to stealth it at first. We're not terribly stealthy though. Modified advanced mag shot. Okay. Well, that's kind of easy. I wonder if we should just kill these guys and see what happens. Let's see what happens. Start up a nice turf war between these guys. Benzene gas. Mercury. I don't think we have any mercury yet. Neon, benzene. There might be a container over there that we didn't grab. More mercury. We'll grab it. Who knows what it's useful for? I'm sure it's useful for something. Because otherwise, they would not mind it. That's just water up there, huh? Yeah, whatever. Not terribly important. I wouldn't think, like I would assume that this is not like a critical thing. But let's see what happens when they find out that we iced all these guys.
want the good stuff, try somewhere else.
Astro Lounge, Orca, This place is where it's at.
There's no shame if you just walk away and go back to your pretty little life.
Are the strikers safe here?
Madame Sauvage is a serious player in Ebside. For previous favors rendered, she's protecting us, and even the disciples won't go against her. But we take one step outside, and all bets are off.
How'd you wind up in charge of the strikers?
I had another life, but I lost it all, taken from me. Vogel and I were cast out on the street. We couldn't find work after months. Things got dark. So crime was the only option. We picked up misfits and unfortunates from there, but all of them fighters, willing to do anything it takes.
Just how bad are things?
The disciples have got the numbers. They've got the guns. What we have left are the diehards. But we are a family. We genuinely care about each other and have each other's back. So, we may be down, but we are not beaten.
I just take out the disciples to do it, but I got your slate.
So, stealth was a no-go, but... shit. You took all of them out. The strikers can use that. So you're in. Everyone thinks the Ebside strikers are out for the count. But now that we know where the disciples are getting their guns, I feel the tide is turning.
I thought you were in dire straits.
As soon as I realized that the disciples had sniper rifles and assault rifles, I ordered everyone to go to ground. But we can't keep it up forever. All we need to be back in the game are weapons of our own.
Let's take this slow. I'm still not sure about you. I'm glad I could help out.
Usually, we're an all-in type of thing. But for you, I'll make an exception. You might want to say hello to the rest of the gang. They should be friendlier, or I'll make them friendlier. After you take some deserved R&R, hit up Hatchet for any gear you may need, and a job I got in mind for you.
Being grounded is just the worst. Absolute worst. So, you're part of the gang now, huh? Welcome, then. Don't be too put out if it takes a while for the hooligans to warm up to you. They ain't big on outsiders.
Everyone seems nice to me. What do you mean?
Really? They are? Son of a bitch. So apparently it's just me they had a problem with. I mean, I wasn't at my best, but still. Really classy.
Us outsiders have to stick together, or would have pegged you for a local.
Me? No and hell no. I used to be a trader. Had a top-of-the-line tile, a flush bank account. I was at the top of my game. Then one really epic crash at the Astro Lounge and poof, gone. Bye-bye. Woke up in the gutter, and I've been trying to crawl out ever since.
What's keeping you in Ebside?
The whole damn system is rigged. They rope you into the lounge and just suck your credits dry. Then, when you got nothing, you're just another junkie in Ebside. No way to make credits and get out. If it weren't for the strikers, well, you get the picture.
Sounds like you had a really tough break. I can't believe Aurora is legal given how much it can ruin lives. Or there's a cautionary tale here somewhere.
The whole damn rig is built on it. Don't let the corpse and towers fool you. Drugs are the blood of the whole damn place. But enough of that. You need something?
Have you kicked the Aurora habit?
Yeah. Well, maybe. Man, when you're tripping Aurora, it's like nothing else. But it can eat you up. Stay clear, kid. Trust me on it.
What do you do for the gang?
I have a few hustles of my own. Plus, I'm not bad at a bit of the stand and deliver. Haven't had to end too many people. Yet. Times are bad now, though. Yeah, catch you later.
We'll give her one more talk.
The strikers look out for their own.
Okay.
Yeah, catch you later.
Can I get you something? Au revoir.
She follows us. It's so annoying. Alright, let's talk to this
Neon's
guy.
a living thing, and it feasts on our pain.
So you're part of the team now. All right, not bad. Briggs may be in charge, but know that I'm his second. So stay on my good side, right?
Wrong. You're the one that should be staying on my good side. Well, here's to a new friendship then, or I can do that.
That's right. Friendship. Family. You're gonna do great here. Not going to lie, you've come to us during a shit time. It was not long ago that we held our own against the disciples. Now we're just hiding behind our mother's scat. We need to do something. Well, did you want something?
I want to do something. How'd the disciples beat you guys?
Serious goddamn military hardware. How can a knife compare to a fully auto Grendel, right? I mean, before then, we gave as good as we got. All of those bastards are armed. And we tried to make a stand. And after the funerals, we hunkered down.
How'd this whole thing start with the disciples?
Everything was pretty fine, till a couple years ago. They had their side of town, we had ours. I mean, we'd have misunderstandings, but Briggs always sorted things out. Then one day, the disciples wanted all of Epside. It's been blood and knives ever since.
Alright.
Talk later.
So you survived. Andrea thought Briggs wanted you dead, so he sent you away. Andrea was wrong.
Why didn't she warn me then?
Andrea has lost more than any of us. She used to be a pilot, had a ship, a life, everything. Now she walks the hard road of staying clean. Leaves her in a bad mood, pretty much always.
She can join the long line of people wishing me harm. I'll be sure to thank Andrea.
Andrea does what she has to. Respect that. Everyone is hard because they have to be. These streets and alleys are all I know. They chew up the weak, they leave them broken or dead in the gutters. So don't be weak.
You grew up here all alone?
Oh yes. Every day a different struggle. To stay alive, to stay good in the head. But the strikers and Briggs took me in, gave me a family. I will do anything to protect them. And I mean anything.
Briggs said you had my next task, or I had no idea, it's so hard here, or good pep talk there. Let's go with this.
Those that live are strong and desperate. Like us. So the job is, we let the streets know the strikers are back. We have signs. Signs that indicate our turf. Hacking the signs is easy. Getting to them or fighting any disciples there, that is the challenge. Briggs said he prefers no blood. But I say, make the disciples bleed at every chance.
Oh, there will be blood. Sam might
Good.
not like this.
If you need things too, I can hook you up. It's my job to make sure all the strikers have what they need. Good luck.
All right.
Pull up a chair, haven't you?
Had a friend caught some weird alien virus. Hung up in the clinic for months.
Madame. Sauvages. Nice.
Okay, we got some signs over here. Oh, it's on the elevator. I don't see any of those guys. What?
What have we here? Decided to drop by on Neon and do a little vandalism, huh? There's a steep fine for that. Zero tolerance. Tell you what, you pay the fine now, and I'll let you off with a warning. Or things are going to get messy.
Well, we don't want that. There's no way I'm paying you, or I hope this donation to the cause smooths things over. For Neon security, roughing up, or worse yet, killing tourists will look really bad.
Maybe. But as soon as you started putting up a striker gang sign, that crosses the line.
You idiot, you're gonna blow my cover. I'm here on orders. What, they didn't call you?
No, they didn't. Typical.
Oh.
Fine. Just get out of here.
I've never seen that before. Like, just critical success, and they just give it to you. That's new. Where's the other one? Is there a way up there? Alright, let's just go. Let's just go to the closest one.
Don't look at me. I haven't got a clue.
If I have to eat fish for dinner one more time, I think I'm going to
Where is this thing taking me? Jeez. It's taking me all over the place.
I'm not.
Alright, this guy will come after me. Nothing? That's interesting. Alright. This is definitely in the upper stories. How do I get up there again? I know that there's one on the end, but I think that there's... I thought there was one up here. Oh, that's fine. Just head on over to the end here. Save really quick. Why is this not working? That's not the weapon I wanted. I guess I reassigned Oh, I guess I didn't even bring it. My stealth pistol.
Grab everything useful.
So I pressed the button for my stealth pistol, so I just sort of assumed that that was my stealth pistol, but it wasn't. I was like, why does this have a scope on it? Because the stealth pistol is iron sights only. Oh, the sensor's over there. Alright, let's head back down. Disciples are pretty easy.
Feed your face to feed your body with chunks.
How's this unromantic
Chunks,
person
chunks,
upgrading
chunks.
exactly?
Come in today and choose.
Alright.
Ever look in the mirror and wish you could see?
Be careful.
Pretty easy.
Stay out of trouble.
Sauvages.
I feel a little off. Not the good kind of off either. Don't stay too long on Epside. I swear it's got its own evil gravitational pull. You know where to find me.
I think you're gonna fit in well. Really well.
A lot of the signs are high up. Be careful up there. Very dangerous.
If it's so bad on the streets, how do people survive?
Many don't. You can find corpses anywhere. No one notices anymore. And the lucky ones, they have to sell themselves, their soul, beliefs, anything and everything. There is no hope here. Only the struggle.
Where'd you get all this stuff that you sell?
The strikers steal all sorts of things. I handle the stash. Not sure why me, although I don't think anyone would trust Vogel or Andrea to do it.
Let's see what you have for sale.
Of course.
See if they have any cool weapons. Nope. All boring. Oh, that's kind of cool. Modified breach. But it's not as special. This guy's got a suppressor. What's an A99? Actually, let's check there
Here's
again.
what I have.
We didn't really look at there. So nothing special in there. No spacesuits. Digipex.
Be careful. Be smart out there.
See if you have anything new to say.
The Epside strikers used to rule the streets. Well, some of them. Good talk.
You've really kicked the hornet's nest. Good. Andrea's running point on grabbing the gun stash. I need you and Vogel to keep the disciples off balance.
So we're finally doing this?
It's time, Vogel. The gloves are off. Both of you, keep the collateral damage down if you can. but it's do or die.
This is what I signed up for. Take down the disciples. I'm not going to hurt innocents, or I'll do what it takes to win. I'm not going to hurt innocents.
If people are in the wrong place at the wrong time, you might not have much choice. Gang fights are no holds barred, so make your peace with it.
There's always a choice, Briggs. And we're gonna make the right one.
You two coordinate whatever you need to. I have a request. I know this is asking a lot. Newell's Goods has some armor. Not mil-spec ranger gear or anything, but better than the cast-off clothes the strikers wear. So if you could, well, spring for some armor upgrades, maybe convince Newell to sell it to us.
That's not happening, or you're right, that's asking for a hell of a lot, or I'll see what I can do.
All the strikers owe you big time. Any credits it costs, I promise we'll pay you back, with interest. Now's the time for those strikers to make a comeback. The disciples are gonna pay for all they've done. We'll talk later.
Alright, let's do the
What
armor
can I get
first.
you? You didn't see anything.
Sick of life, but I can't make it out of I used to be an actuary.
Neuro amps? Oh, yeah.
If you have a moment, say hello to my wife, Rosa.
Hi,
We're
Rosa.
fully stocked on supplies today. If you'd like to buy something, I'd be happy to help. James, please, it's not just the Aurora.
If you're
It's
looking for
Administrator
supplies, this
Bayou.
is the place.
As long as he's in charge, this city will just get worse and worse.
I'd like to buy some armor for the upside strikers.
Oh, dear Lord. Did Briggs put you up to this? All these gangs are a menace. I don't want to
agree.
have any part of it.
Why won't you sell to them?
Because they're bottom-feeding parasites. They steal and murder, and security couldn't care less. Us businessmen have to draw a line somewhere, and this is mine.
I'll pay for it all in cash right now. If the strikers don't even the field, the disciples will win. That's bad for everyone. But the fact that Briggs hasn't forced the issue has to be worth something.
They are definitely the lesser evil. All right, already, all right. You pay and I'll send Briggs his armor. But this is a one-time deal. I don't want anything to do with this madness after that.
Maybe later, or given the circumstances, any chance for a discount?
That's not a discount. That's robbery.
What do you take me for? Nobody would pay that much.
This is what you call negotiating? In my
this is not
experience,
working.
the right offer is always worth waiting for.
No, you're missing the point. I can explain if you just give me a chance. Ooh,
Stop.
We failed.
I don't want to hear it. No discount. Take it or leave it.
All right.
I'll send the armor to Madame Savage's. Have a nice day.
How can
I had to
help
chase
today?
more zone heads out of here today.
Hey there, friend. Need something?
Man, this place is loud and chaotic.
Sauvages. Nice.
I'm surprised that we failed that. There should be more to that game than just that.
This place is like my second home.
I'm dreaming of this.
The disciples are gonna pay for all they've done. The disciples are gonna pay for all they've...
Yeah.
Try not to get yourself killed, all right?
Oh, finally. Briggs is going to let me kick these disciples where it hurts. I've been telling him to let his best man loose for weeks. So thank you for changing his mind.
Sounds like you and Briggs have a history.
You better believe it. Both of us worked for that hellhole Xenofresh way back. I was a casualty of a reduction in force. But Paul Briggs's leg got crushed in an accident. So Xenofresh, being the class act they are, they fired him, and later even sued him. So it was him and I on the streets. I helped him through rehab. The Ep68 strikers sort of grew around us.
Disciples deserve it, or I'm ready to go.
You better believe it. The plan's simple. We hit the street runners hard in as many points as possible. Maximum chaos, right? Then Andrea can waltz into their weapons cache, snag the big guns, and then the real fun begins.
I don't know if I like this. And no collateral damage, right?
No promises. The till's running empty. So if I happen to see some marks on the way, then the fishies better pay up. Know what I mean?
Let's get this over with then.
It'll work, all right? Here's 3 groups of street rats for you. Me and my boys will take some others. Fun time.
All right. Let's see, I don't see any like mashed up leg. Like, I kind of expected like a prosthetic.
I
or
hope
something.
you aren't here to cause any trouble.
I wasn't doing anything.
This one's probably local.
Be careful if you run into those ecliptic jerks.
Get out of the way. People just standing
I
in
have
the
some
streets.
sleep crate units available for rent, but
Wait, what? Are they up there? I am so confused. Oh, they're down there. Well, that's stupid. I don't want to go down there. What the hell?
They've got an appointment at Enhanced tomorrow. It's such
All right. I guess we go downstairs to the underbelly. Oh, jeez. It's just taking us the long way around. Why is it sending us back here? 77. Well, 70, that's closer.
Looky here, just strolling into Disciple turf. You're making this too easy.
It's a bad day to be a disciple. Walk away. Just leave and you don't have to die.
Bring it, off-worlder.
Whoa. It's not going well.
Easy there, no bad guys around.
How many innocent people did they kill? I don't think we killed anybody innocent. Very strategic, very not tactical, surgical, that's the word I'm looking for. They did throw a grenade over here, though. It doesn't look like they hit any civvies. I think I need a bigger gun.
Cute. Real cute.
Where's the other one?
They're gone.
Alright, so the last one went over here.
Take the good stuff. Leave the rest.
I want to know what this is. The orange thing on the helm. What is that? Status. Neurocom. It doesn't say what that orange thing is. I do not like that.
Paint your face to feed your body with chunks! Everything you want to be on it more.
Sure how much longer.
Welcome to Chunks. Please choose your chunks.
What? Okay, that's stupid.
Get your blood pumping, huh?
What? Try out this guy.
Got more shame.
It's the Beowulf.
Got another one.
There had to be more than just these three. 1, 2, 3. 4, okay. I think there was more than 4. Nobody got past this point. There's like 5 or 6. Maybe even more. Well. How'd you get up there?
Oh, stop it!
Well, I gotta say, I kind of like this Grendel. Or not Grendel, Beowulf. Ah, Beowulf and Grendel. Haha. Cute. Cute. That probably should have occurred to me a lot earlier than this. Look at these guys. They are looking pretty professional.
We got the guns, new fish. Went in, pop, 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 and the cash is ours.
That's thanks to me and my new best mate. Hit any problems on your patrol?
You're alright, Vogel. Good working with you. Not sure about best mates. It was a piece of cake.
Same here. Little element of surprise and a few bullets. And then no worries. Everything's going according to plan, Briggs.
Good. Now we hit them where it hurts. This warehouse is one of their main strongholds. Not going to lie. Taking it is going to be hard. New fish, we wouldn't be here without you. What's the play? Go in guns blazing? We hold back?
This is your battle. You make the call. Are we rushing together? Or stay out here and make sure I don't get interrupted.
You'll be drawing a lot of heat, but if you think you can handle it, works for me. You heard the plan. Let's do it.
I think it'd be more cinematic if we all go in there, but at the same time, I'd rather not lose named characters. We'll get it done. All right. Not a lot of ammo on this gun. Maybe I should do something else. These guys have a ton.
Now you decide to come here! Stop moving! That's me and my friend? Ah, hey! I wasn't done with you yet! Trouble, dead. Fall back! Focus fire on that area! Take lots of people! I can't see! Look! Everyone
I can't believe that they actually hit me. Whoa.
Playtime is over. Downstairs, now.
Security. Recognize that condescending tone anywhere. Hands off weapons.
What's going on here?
You think Neon Security wouldn't know about what's going down? Please. Looks like you've done a bit of violence. A bit of murder. Word is, all this is due to you. Why are you messing around with my streets, huh?
Because you don't do your job. Somebody had to do something with the disciples. I was doing your job. You're welcome. I don't want any trouble with you.
You would know the first thing about my job.
Yeah, I know a lot about your job.
So here's what's going to happen. Gang violence gets too noisy. That hurts the bottom line around here. No one affects the bottom line.
Tell that to the disciples.
No. I want you to, Mr. Briggs. The disciples have been pissing me off for far too long. So, your gang throws off sewer rat blue and starts wearing neon security black. Or, you can be found face down in the streets. And you say your goodbyes. Briggs is a smart lad. He'll make the right choice.
That's a generous and surprising offer. Or I want out of this. You'd hired them after all they've done. Or I'm free to go. Geez, none of these options are good. Generous and surprising offer. I mean, I would like them to not be a gang anymore, but at the same time, Neon Security is not really any better. I want out of this. You'd hire them after all they've done, so I'm free
Keep
to go.
ignoring me, and I'll drag your ass in. You hear me?
Let's see what happens if I do this.
Free to go as far away from here as you like. The further, the better, in my book. The best way to fight gang violence is getting your own pet gang. Trust me, they'll fit right in on the force.
Alright.
Setting street rat against street rat is pretty elegant, right? Don't take too long. Time to onboard the new hires.
Good you're here. Huddle up, gang.
Is this for real?
They want me to be a cop.
Shit. We could get a real pad. Maybe even move out of Epside? Briggs, I'm so in.
After all we've done, Neon Security seriously will let that go?
I don't see why not. Do you really think anyone cares who stabs who in Epside? What's your take?
No reason no one would lie. The offer seems legit. Or it's a chance to get out of Epside. Take it. Or I can't believe how corrupt security is here. Well, that's true.
That's Neon for you.
Oh, this is the tip of a very ugly iceberg, my friend.
Anyone object to going for the deal? This is your chance. No one? Good. Really good. I'll give Owen the news.
Be
I
nice
can't say
to
I
the
was
people
expecting
around.
this. Whatever god or gods we please to get you to help us, know we'll be forever grateful.
So long, then. I'm sad to see the strikers go. Just keep the disciples under control. Let's go
Our
with this.
goal was always to survive. Now we have a chance to thrive. Here's your cut. You better believe you earned it. See you around.
Wow, that's big money. Holy cow, that's big money. Alright, well, kind of a surprising end.
You guys did this? It's almost impressive.
Oh wow,
Almost.
it's that famous voice actor.
You guys did this? It's almost impressive.
Mania Adams was looking for someone discreet for a job. Apparently, I don't qualify.
Ooh, we have a new quest.
If the gangs can keep from killing each other, I just might have a good day. If you want to see how short my temper is, keep talking.
Hey, you're indebted to me.
Just one quiet day. Not too much to ask for.
I took care of your gang problem. And I took a couple bullets for it. You owe me.
I'm not gonna say this twice. Get the hell away from me.
Seems like the Crimson Fleet is everywhere these days.
Okay, I've heard that.
Spreading like a
All
virus
of us owe
through
you.
settled systems.
We'll never
I'd
forget.
like to set up shop in
All of us owe you.
places
We'll never forget.
Yeah, real job again. I can't believe it.
I still don't know what to think.
Yeah, real job again.
I still
Okay.
I can't
don't know
believe
what
it.
to think.
Excuse me. So yeah. I mean, how many more bodies are there to loot? We got him. Like, this was not a huge firefight. It was not as big of a firefight as they sort of implied. In fact, this is kind of low level. We were probably meant to do this a lot earlier. And then, how do we get to the upstairs? Oh, it's over there. Really nothing to pick up in here. Industrial workbench. Discarded side star. What is this? Why is this contraband? That might be part of a mission. I don't want to touch it. Okay. I wonder if that's the weapon that was used to murder that other guy. Well, I suppose that's it. I mean, there's nothing to pick up in here. I guess we're just gonna head out. Go to the strip, maybe sell some of this gear that we picked up. Alright, well, if we're selling gear, we can do trade authority, and we can do...
Ready to make your ultimate discovery? Perfect marriage. You're in Stroud, Eklund. You fought hard to get to where you are.
Where's that guy with the robot?
Everything you need for all your needs.
Trade authority. Here it is.
Madame Sauvage always gives me helpful advice. Her drinks aren't too bad either.
Well, now we have
Good
some
luck out
context
there.
for that.
The other day, Styx, I met a miner from Cazal.
I'm sorry. I did not understand your query. Please rephrase.
Oh, yeah. I didn't get her either. Not at first. But then I realized she wasn't a miner. She was a gold digger. How did I know? Because all she ever wanted was mine. Get it? Yeah, you get it, Styx. You're laughing under that thing. I can tell.
I'm sorry. I did not understand your query. Please rephrase.
Yeah? What do you want? Need a weapon? Maybe some ammo?
That's such a good dynamic. How's Styx doing?
Have a look for yourself. He's never looked better. Had the paint cleaned up, some things smoothed out of his chassis, and even upgraded his firmware. All thanks to you.
The paint's
Look,
still on there.
I know it's ridiculous to be this excited about having that big old tin can around, but He's still the only friend I've got. Come to think of it, after you took the time to help me, I'd say I've made a new friend. And, you're welcome here anytime.
Aw. Let's see what you got for us.
I've got more than you can handle.
I don't know about that. Ooh, actually, maybe you do. Boom, boom. Randomly switches to explosive rounds. Sounds dangerous. The buzz cut. We're not doing anything with 3 damage. You gotta be kidding me. Alright, let's go to sell. So, it's a new Beowulf. I like my Beowulf. So we'll get rid of that. Calibrate Grendels. Maelstroms. We don't need the drum beat, I don't think. Lots of Equinoxes. More Grendels. These are not as good as our Lawgiver. A lot of Maelstroms. Mag Shot. I don't know how this compares to our Mag Shot. That's an awful lot of damage, so that's probably better. Street Sweeper, 3 damage. Lacerate. Think it's going. Suppress Maelstrom. I wonder if we could take the suppressor off and stick it on this other guy. As a compensator, though. I don't know what the compensator does for... Maybe increases the accuracy? Probably. I don't think this is going to be as good. Having a suppressor would be nice, though. I think I would prefer the suppressor. But we're going to get rid of that. Alright, still trying to travel light here. Get rid of these shrapnel grenades. Okay, the rest looks good. Alright, got rid of all the crap that we wanted to get rid of. Why does this take 2 clicks?
Sometimes sticks. I wonder how things would have been different if I took a different path.
There's got to be a megacorp
If I
that'll
flipped
hire
a coin
someone
of
like
life,
me.
it came out heads instead of tails.
I'm sorry. I did not understand your query. Please rephrase.
Yeah, you got a point. I would have screwed it up either way.
I love that dynamic. I think that's amazing. Alright, what else do we have going on here? Actually, I should wrap up the episode. This is getting a little bit long. So thank you very much for joining me. I hope that you enjoyed this. And if you have, please like, maybe comment, maybe share, maybe subscribe. New episodes every day at 4 o'clock Eastern Time, US in Canada. I'm Cobalt Thorium, and I hope to catch you in the next one. Bye-bye.